right. All right. As I know, when my hair starts doing that, I know it's time for a haircut. What's up, everybody? Welcome back to a Raw review. Been a while, but I'm off work at the moment, so I'm just gearing up for the new year, where I will be doing an upload stream, etc. Uh, in the month of January every day. So we're back with that. We took last year off. Back with it this year. Hope everyone is having a good night, evening, morning, wherever you may be. I know time is just different everywhere, so yeah. What's up, Yusuf? Welcome to the stream. It is quite cold in my house. The weather here is just like everywhere else. It's always bipolar. Let's just be honest. Last 3 days, so my AC unit went out. And I know you're like, AC unit, ain't it winter? No. The last 3 or 4 days, it was in the 60s to low 70s. So, we, our AC unit that's outside, the engine, I'm literally going to have to replace. So, we're going to have to get that done in the next few months before the weather moves up back to normal. So that's a good thousands of dollars out of my pocket that I just love spending for absolutely no reason. So I love doing that. Yeah, just a big thing, y'all. This is a tip for anyone that's watching live or will watch this on demand and see this part. If you can, rent an apartment or house and just keep doing that. Please don't try to own anything. Too much money out of your pocket with stuff. But I will say the AC unit did last longer than what it was supposed to. We had a guy help us and come. Thank you for subscribing. What is that, Myra? That just came off my screen as a notification. I wish it would do that every time I had someone subscribe, but it just doesn't. Do you know? No, I don't. Damn. But yeah, my AC unit probably should have went out probably like probably at least a year ago or more. Thank you for doing that. Appreciate you. I don't care if y'all subscribe. I mean, I do appreciate it if you do, but hitting that like button for me is the number one thing. It just generates more thing with the channel and the live stream and everything. Hello, welcome to the stream. But yeah, I hope everyone is doing good tonight on this Monday night or whatever time it may be for you. Because I know everyone's going to have different things, time-wise and everything. But this Monday Night Raw tonight, I thought it was a decent show. I mean, especially with, Christmas and holidays getting done and everything. I say this was just a solid show overall. I mean, it's, nothing to die for or anything, but pretty good show overall. Thank you for that. Thank you. Appreciate you. So, yeah, I woke up from a nap like an hour into the show. Dang. So, what, you look cool? I appreciate you. You know, you don't have to say that, but I appreciate you. Um, woke up from a nap. That's wild. WWW. Yeah, so my volume wasn't on that much because I had to watch it through my phone so my wife could play Warzone with a couple people we know, a couple of friends that we know. So I had it on a minimum, and then she had some phone calls during it. Actually, maybe still on one at the moment. Um, so yeah. So I could not listen to his theme music, so I'm gonna have to listen to it back. Some people said it was good. I seen more good than bad, but I don't know. I don't know. Are we thinking that he's in cahoots with Seth Rollins? I feel like that would be a good possibility and everything. This light, hold on, is it the light? Yeah, it is the light. That light bulb is like pissing me off with this little flicker. It's pissing me off. It wasn't bad. I liked it. Yeah, I'll have to listen to it again because I really didn't get to hear it that well. But I made sure I like your glasses. Yeah, my glasses, if you can't tell, are the same ones. I'm gonna miss his old one though. We'll see. We'll see. Um, yeah, I gotta get new glasses. That's one thing I plan on doing in by February, by the end of February. I got these little marked out, stupid little goals and things to do that I want to do at a certain period, and that's one of them. Saving money for my AC unit, which is going to be a big thing. I'm going to be doing that, so I'm really hoping that AC unit doesn't cost that as much as I think it is, but we need someone to come out to make sure that's what it is. But I'm pretty dang sure it went out for good. Um, but yeah, I got little goals here and there. Just overall in general. End of the year video probably coming up. I think tomorrow, myself and Felix, probably in the new year, will have a rewards show for last year. So we have had the guy come out and kind of repair it a couple of times now, and I'm starting to think that last time he repaired it, he did tell us, he said, I think this might be the last time I repair it. You might have to replace it. So, and dude is a really good dude. He did not like he said these are something easy stuff. He said I'm not going to have y'all pay me. And I'm like, dog. Stuff like that, you need to pay for, but I am. I'm going to keep it. I'm going to keep on track a lot so I can do it. Honestly, hey, that's cool. That's what's up. If you want to throw in your 2 cents about it for next year as well, hey, we you can give us your list of your top 10 matches, and I'll do it here on the channel and we'll talk about it. I mean, like, just give me your like direct message, not being on the stream. Yeah, the way I'm wording things right now is terrible. Um, but yeah, I understand that. So the crazy thing is, tomorrow's gonna be a big day for me to rewind myself and be like, okay, what events did I miss? Some of the matches I'm gonna have to look at and watch. Uh-huh. Hmm. Okay, so I just keep this up for a little bit. It tells me to try something. So the best movie snack combo for me. I don't know what's on your screen because I just tried it out. But I guess you can answer it. I don't know if it's going to come to me or if it's going to go through the section. I've never tried that. I should have tried it when everyone was in here. Um, but almost in triple A. Oh yeah. I mean, that's got to be one of the best moments. Nachos. Yeah. I love nachos anywhere. I think ballpark nachos for me is the best. Like, say if I'm out watching a nephew or niece at the baseball park, softball park, whatever. Just ballpark in general. Nachos. Give me regular nachos and put jalapenos on them. Hey, you will not complain out of me. That's like the best. That's the best thing for me. Like if I'm at the ballpark or anywhere, love nachos. But movie snack combo. If I had to do a combo, my biggest thing when I go to the movies, which ain't often, is an icy. I love ices. I love ices to the death of me. I love ices. So okay, we'll get that off the screen. Um, so yeah, I love ices. I had to get that off my screen because it shows it on mine as well. Um, this is weird. I can start a poll. I can start more Q&A. Let me see what a poll looks like. Oh no. Okay, that's pretty cool. Like, I don't mind doing that for sure. But let me get back to in general the show. Um, I don't. They just be adding anything. Yeah, I don't mind it because that's just unique and just something different, I guess. Um, Stephanie, Nikki, and Raquel. Um, it was a decent triple threat for the women's championship. But decent is like the best you're probably going to get out of me because I almost real. You know what's bad? They gave, and I think they could have just gave the women's championship to someone else other than Stephanie when Naomi had to vacate it, but they didn't. They should have, and they should have built Stephanie up even more, in my opinion. But they went full head with Stephanie, and here we are with a title reign that most people probably will not remember that much. And I hate to say that. I really hate to say that because I feel like Stephanie is just very likable, very good, but it was way too early. It's not set up good for her to have good matches with the title as well. I mean, as we can see, the main two people that's fighting over the women's world championship is Raquel Rodriguez, which Raquel has been very, very good. No dish to Raquel. And Nikki Bella, that, it's not the old Nikki. She's still good. But let's be honest. If that's the first two names you're saying out on the roster that you have on Raw, that might be a little of a problem. A little bit. So, just saying. But way too early, in my opinion. I really completely agree. Way too early to be women's champion, but WWE did it, and it's just, yeah. I feel like the second half of this year, the women's tag division has been stacked. The world titles have been suffered. Yeah, they got to have a good balance somehow or another about that. They got to have more of a balance. Like, don't get me wrong, I love Charlotte and Alexa as a tag team. I do love that. Yeah, the tag team division is stacked, and I think we're just going to get new tag team champions next week. And it makes me think. I don't think we're going to get. I don't think we're going to get Braun Breaker beating Punk either for the world title. So I don't think we're going to have that many title changes in the next month or something like that. Who knows? We might. We might. I don't know. I mean, last year we didn't think we was going to get Io defeating Rhea, and we did. So, I don't know. I do know one thing. I do hope 2026 as a whole for wrestling in general is way better than what it was in 2025. I mean, when your main event of WrestleMania has Travis Scott be the main factor to someone winning a world title, that means you've had a bad 2025. A bad year in general. Let's just be honest. I could be on that subject forever, but I'm not going to be. I tell you right now. I guess Mania 41 didn't happen because guess what? We're running Vegas all back over again. Don't get me into that scenario either. Vegas back-to-back years. Like, damn, what did Vegas offer that made them switch away from New Orleans? Like, how much more did they offer? Now don't get me wrong. New Orleans is getting Money in the Bank, and I might very well be at Money in the Bank for that. It is 7 hours away. I will gladly drive 7 hours away because I drove 7 hours for Backlash to see Randy Orton and John Cena and see that great Fatal 4-Way that might be in my top 10 of Jacob Fatu, Damian Priest, Drew McIntyre, and oh my God, who am I? I can't remember. Oh, and LA Knight. It was such a great match to watch in person that I knew I could not forget all four competitors. But if I drove 7 hours for Backlash, I will definitely do it for Money in the Bank because I love Money in the Bank concept. Even if I don't like who wins. I'm not going to be that fan. Like, let's just cancel out the concept of Money in the Bank. I just tell you right now, the people that say that, it's not going to happen because it's an every year thing. They're not going to take a break from it. I don't see it happening. Even though I wouldn't mind for them to take a little break, maybe a year break after New Orleans. So I can at least see it. I already told my wife, I said, look, I'm going. So if you want to go, you can. If you don't, Yeah, they need to go back to the Survivor Series old ways. I think everyone would like that. War Games is just a little, way too much. War Games for me, it's one of those things that I like, but I don't want to see it often. Like, bro, and I'm sure you think the same way. Hi, Beth. Welcome to the stream. Appreciate you for joining in. I hate while the other matches are going, we have a double ring. While the one-on-one matches, championship matches, whatever, guess what? We got a second ring right here. You know how much that pisses me off seeing this other ring? Oh yeah, I think I've had a good day. Hope you had. I don't like seeing that other ring on one-on-one matches. Or at least separate the ring. Can they not do that? At least separate it and like move. I don't know, man. Something got to give with that. But yeah, War Games needs to be over with. Seeing Javon Evans on Monday Night Raw, love it. Trick Williams, love it. Yeah, why don't we go back to Raw and SmackDown battling each other? Why don't we do that for War Games? Or like, if they're going to continue War Games. Or if they go back to the Survivor Series 5-on-5. Don't get me wrong, I like War Games, but they've overdone it. I don't want to see it every year. Why don't we go back to the traditional way? Why don't we switch traditional War Games every other year? I think that would be a very good balance. Yeah. Yeah, but they could say, hey, we're not going to do it at Survivor Series. Or they could just have the world champions in that Survivor Series match against each other. Who cares? Who cares if a champion gets a pin? It's a 5-on-5 thing. It's a nutrition thing of where y'all are just going back and forth. A lot of stuff is happening. If one takes a pin or both takes a pin, I don't really care because it's one of those survival matches. It's not like a traditional one-on-one match. That's the thing that Triple H is so scared of a champion getting pinned. Like, why do you think we got 3 stages of hell for Drew McIntyre and Cody Rhodes? It's the visual of seeing Drew pin Cody finally. And Drew McIntyre should be your next WWE champion. Don't even get me started with that. We need Cody away from the championship for a good bit. We need him to struggle. And I want him, I don't know. And I think it's about time we see him finally go to the dark side. I think it's about that time. At least in the next few months. Maybe after WrestleMania. I think it's about time he reaches that dark side personally. Or either do something like that. That would make a lot more sense. I would actually enjoy that more. So, I think we need to see that more. Hey, if you want to bring Dwayne back and say who you think has made him do this, and I've taken it so, you know what? Go ahead. Make it not make any sense at all. I mean, look at the stuff we got in 2025. I don't care if this would happen. It would at least intrigue me a little bit more, I guess. I don't know. But good to see Javon. Boy, Javon is going to be a future. Obi Femi going to be boy. the future is very bright with talent-wise. Sokaruka. Soluruka. Not Soloruka. I don't know. The talent is, boy, very bright. Let's talk about the main event. Because I have been rambling on about just every other thing other than the show. Sometimes I'm just like that. Personally, I want to say before the main event, Gunther is doing amazing in this. I'm going to make everyone tap out, give up, top row. I love this for Gunther, and everything. So the Usos need their theme back. You speaking to the choir on this one. I want to hear day one ish, and then I want to hear the Usos theme. I don't want to hear it's just me, Us. Yeah, okay. Yeah, just me, Us. Guess what? You got Jimmy by your side. It's not just you, Us. This yeeting stuff, I don't know how long it's going to be, but I feel like the Usos are going to turn heel anyways. You saw the heel-ish tactics in the match a little bit. So I think they're going to turn eventually anyways. Maybe at Mania where they retain their belts, but in a heelish way. Yeah, I don't know. I guess so. But tonight's main event, boy, it shows you a lot of things. It shows you WWE did right with putting AJ Styles and Dragon Lee as a tag team, even though it makes almost really no sense at all. But they did right with that. They did right with the Usos coming back as a tag team because let's just be honest, they're better as a tag team than being separated. We already knew that. I mean, this is like the best damn tag team in the world, and we're separating them. Just for Jay to, have a singles run, which I understand that's what he wanted to do, but he has to realize and knows that him and Jimmy as a tag team, as the Usos, are better than being separated. I think we can all just agree about that. This was a great tag team match. Very good to end the year off. We have new tag team champions. So one title change has happened. Are we going to get more before WrestleMania? So, I guess we're going to see. I can't wait. Can't wait to see. I'm glad I got to watch Raw tonight and everything, so. Well, didn't they say Dom was hurt or something like that? I didn't get to hear it all the way, like, sound-wise, but isn't Dom hurt? He got hurt with doing something in AAA, and I'm like, damn, really? Nah, they need to vacate it or let the IC championship be on someone else or something. Got to be something else. But, hope you guys have a good one. I'm going to get out here and see, and just enjoy and then start watching matches. Get my top 10 list ready. My honorable mentions ready. And sometime in the new year, me and Felix will have a live stream podcast talking about our top 10 matches of WWE for the year. And I'm sure they're going to be different. Normally, 10 through 7 might not be... Are you kidding me? I guarantee you, the cat just walked past the dog and he started barking. Guarantee that's what happened. Yeah, well, your phone knew you was typing some bullshit. That's all I know. Yeah, your phone knew better. Yeah. Um, but yeah, top 10. Yeah, number one for the worst match of the year, probably. Yeah, that's right. Um, have you seen? Have you seen on Unreal how they talk after the match and everything? The producers and everything lied straight to their faces saying, "Oh God, that was good." What the fuck about it was good? God, don't get me. God, man. Just be straight up with them. Hey, that wasn't your best. At least say it like that. But yeah, me and Felix top 10. We're going to go over. Yeah, they must have saw the unreal version of it, of where it was actually good, because I sure as hell didn't see their vision of it. Or version of it, I should say. Vision, version, whatever. The vision, God, whatever. Well, next week we'll see if Braun Breaker beats Punk. Don't think it'll happen, but we'll see. But me and Felix, top 10 coming up, so yeah. They're watching the Judgment Day's PS5 or something. Probably so. Alright, peace out, y'all.